Welcome to Breslov campus. Insights regarding how Rabbi Nachman interprets a verse, a passage that we say every day at the end of the Shmoneh Esrei. It's from the Gemara in Masechet Brachot, page 17, where one of the rabbis, he would add at the end of the Shmoneh Esrei the prayer that we all say today, called Elokai Nitzor, Lashoni Mera. So there it goes on to say, V'nafshi ke'afar lakol tiyah. He's requesting from Hashem that my soul should be considered like dirt to everybody. What's the connection between dirt and the soul? So the commentaries on the Gemara, they explain that all of the world, including the human body, human being, is made up of four elements: earth, wind, fire, and water. And they're not just physical elements making up everything, but they're also spiritual. A person has heat, energy, fire. He has also swiftness, that's air. And he has water, which is like a bit movable, but it's heavy. And then you have earth, where a person is like down, heavy totally. So the commentaries on the Gemara, on this Gemara, they explain that of these qualities, two of them you need between you and the service of God, you and Hashem, and two you need in your interaction with people. With your service of Hashem, we see already from the very beginning of the code of Jewish law that it starts off saying that a person has to wake up early, has to mitgaber, a person has to have force in getting up in the morning. And the attitude of serving Hashem is that you can't be just laid back and lazy and heavy and just sit back and relax to serve Hashem. Serving Hashem is to do, like they say in Breslov, that when you're healthy, you should do and do and do and do. But when you're not well, you have to put down the heavy equipment and take a break. The idea in Judaism, in serving Hashem, is it's work. It's not easy. It's work. So the two of the four elements, which is fire and air, is what's needed to serve Hashem, right? The Mishnah says that a person has to be strong like a lion and swift like a deer. You need to be very light and quick when serving Hashem. So between you and serving God, you need to be light. But now with dealing with people, ben adam lechavero, between man and his fellow man, here you need to take the opposite direction, the other two elements, which are heavy, which is water and earth. Meaning what? When it comes to dealing with people, you're not supposed to use your fire. Okay, what do you want from me and this and that? You're supposed to be calm. It's not easy, because it's two opposites. With serving God, it's fire and air. But when it comes to dealing with people, you have to be light and calm and cool and to be there for them. And not to make them feel that I don't have time for them and I'm uptight and everything, but rather to be cool with them. Okay? So it's a balance of these elements, and that's what the prayer in the Gemara is saying. V'nafshi ke'afar lakol tiyeh, that my soul should be like the element of earth to everybody. When it comes to people, I should be easygoing. I shouldn't give them the impression that I'm very tight and very demanding and very makpid, very exacting on what I need and everything. It's not easy. That attitude, yes, with serving Hashem. Serving Hashem and how I'm doing things, how I'm getting up, how fast I put on my tefillin in the morning and wake up and all the things. Yes, I understand that attitude. But when it comes to dealing with people, you need a balance. In that you have to be calm and good. And Rabbi Nachman goes on to say that this applies even to one's enemies. Even to one's enemies, he says, it's not a ma'ala, it's not an advantage that to say, well, he's doing this to me, so I'm going to do the same thing back to him. I'm going to stand up and fight back and have like a type of revenge. He says, Rabbi Nachman, you'll never get to your goal if you try to fight back and just stand up to do what they're doing to you. He says, even when dealing with enemies, be nice, be calm with them, do all the goodness, just like the earth. Everybody tramples upon the earth, but yet the earth gives us food. The earth brings out from it the water and the earth, drink, precious stones, precious metals, gold, silver, diamonds, everything comes from the earth. And yet everybody treads upon the earth. So to a person, v'nafshi ke'afar lakol tiyeh, my soul should be like earth to everybody, means that when I'm dealing with people who want to do me harm, he says, Rabbi Nachman. So I have to take on the attitude of being earth, being nice with them and everything, because by being nice with them, that is how I subdue them. It's exact reverse psychology, the exact opposite of what you would think. He's like this with me, so I have to be the exact same attitude. He's saying, take it easy. You want to bring him down? Be in this earth attitude, be calm. This applies in general with people, right? But especially when it comes to a person's enemies, he says, Rabbi Nachman, that you should take on the attitude of being like earth, and then you will come to your goal. You will bring down your enemy. Like the expression says, one who digs a pit, in the end, he himself falls in it.